Hi YouTube, this is Kiana. I'm coming at you with a very quick video. Hopefully, we should all hope. I doubt it though. Just straight out honest. First and foremost, happy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had a blessed and beautiful Thanksgiving. I know my family and I did. We spent it with my in-laws. Um, it was great. Everybody was in charge of something. I made the sweet stuff, so I made a banana pudding, a peach cobbler, some apple pies, and I did the candy yams. Um, my other sister-in-law is not much of a cook, so she made some salmon, which was off the chain, by the way. That salmon was really good. And my other sister-in-law, she's a vegetarian as well, so she made all the vegetarian options. So we had when I said we had tons of food, you thought we're gonna have like 50 or 60 people over. That's how much food we had. And we all had taken them long silver pans of food home. Plus, I have like 10 Tupperware containers full of food. So I will be cooking for a little bit. If you're looking at me and saying, why in the world does she have that on her head? This is the reason for the video. Um, I was going through my hair because it's been growing really fast lately. Either that or I have some slippage. And my entire head, because I know I retightened like 3, 4 weeks ago. So I look like I seriously need a retightening. And I don't think it's slippage. My hair has just been on this growing kick lately. So I was going through my hair, and it's a beautiful day here in northern Jersey. So the sun is shining very brightly, attributed to my good lighting right now. Don't look at the nails. And my hair looked like it had a dull overcast over it. It just looked dull. So I said that I was going to go ahead and do the baking soda rinse that Sisterlocks did on her channel. And I'm pretty sure you all have seen that. So I filled my kitchen sink up with warm water. Not hot, but not completely warm, a little more than warm. And I followed her recipe exactly, except for my sink is way bigger than her, so I added a little more baking soda and a little more apple cider vinegar. Well, I put my head in there, and at first I didn't see no change to the water, so I was getting in there because, like I said in the previous video, I noticed a buildup issue, and I still have that issue. But I don't know if it's because I went this is week 3, so I needed to wash. I was supposed to wash my hair last weekend, but the weekend got away from us, so I was like, I'll wash my hair this weekend. It's warm outside. I can wash my hair, braid it up, or a braid out, and clean the house or whatever. So as I'm washing my hair, the water is turning. I stuck my whole head in there and put this stuff all over my head to make sure it got in there. And then I started using the pads of my fingers to kind of get in there to get the buildup out. Now, like I said, I live in a city, so there's a lot of city pollution stuff going on, buses and whatnot. That stuff was trapped in my hair, people, and it was disgusting. See my son in the background? When I say that water went from clear to foggy to I couldn't see the bottom of my sink. He's so silly. I couldn't see the bottom of the sink. I mean, as I kept running through, David, cut it out, the more was coming out of my hair. And then what even amazed me further, okay, close the door or no chocolate milk. Close the door or no chocolate milk. It's easy. I'll do another 6-year-old behavior of 3-year-old very shortly. Anyway, but as I was washing my hair, you could see the dirt coming out. When I was like, I would put my hair in, leave it for a minute, then literally squeeze my locks to get this stuff out. And when I went to let the water out of the sink, it wasn't black. So I know my hair wasn't that dirty, but it was dark to the point that I couldn't see it. It was like gray, like this is silver, but imagine that a little darker. That's how it was. It was like a gray, dingy, dirty color. So I'm rinsing my hair, and I'm rinsing it until the water turns clear, like she said on her video. And I'm rinsing and rinsing, and I see this nastiness. It was the buildup from my scalp being rinsed completely out of my hair, and you can see the buildup, like nasty, just rinsing out of my hair. And I'm like, my daughter's at the sink watching me wash my hair out, and we're gonna talk about her hair in a minute. And she's like, oh, that's gross. I was like, I know. But we're rinsing it and rinsing it. And needless to say, after I rinsed and I shampooed 2 or 3 times, I got everything out of my hair. And right now I have the Sisterlock Moisture Mask on my hair. It's going to be on for about 30 or so minutes. But I could feel that my hair felt clean. I'm not sure how it's going to look after. Hopefully it'll look like I have, that gray cast in the sun no more. But I did notice that my scalp did still have a little bit of buildup on it. So I'm going to have to go back in. Not today because that stuff is way too harsh. That's just going to dry your hair. So that's why I'm using the moisture treatment, because I have to get some moisture back in my hair. I do not like dry, crunchy hair. So I think next week I'm going to go ahead and wash again and concentrate. I'll do an apple cider vinegar rinse, just straight apple cider vinegar and water on my scalp, especially in here, and just massage it in. Wear a bag, put some cotton under here, and just let it sit and get that off. But I'm glad, because I know some people like their water was dark, like dark dirt, muddy like, and I'm like, at least my water doesn't look like, this brown wash rag. That's all I'm gonna say. So, when I rinse my hair out, I will let you guys know. As you know, I'm doing this on webcam, so next video I'll let you know how this went. Let's see. I told you I was gonna talk about T and her little braids. They're all over her head, y'all. But something surprised me today that I was not expecting. When I told y'all before that my husband had no input on her hair, he was like, "We're gonna make it manageable, whatever." He meant that thing. And I was like, fine, I'll do whatever. But then this morning, I was like, are you satisfied with her braids? Because if you are, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to interlock the roots. He's like, no. I'm just going to get her some Sisterlocks. I was like, wait a minute. Because I said, in my video, I was like, I wasn't paying that money for Sisterlocks for a 4-year-old. I wasn't. But I guess she conveyed to him how much she wanted her hair to look like mommy's, that he was like, I'd rather for her to have Sisterlocks than the braids. And then you lock them in and take forever to use that braid look. And I was like, I guess he was like actually listening to me. So I guess as soon as I talk to him a little further time when I'm going to do this, T will be getting some Sisterlocks. And I am not paying for them. I guess my husband's going to do it around, I'm hoping before Christmas, if not after tax time. And that way she'll get her Sisterlocks installed. She'll go to her first retightening, and then after the first retightening, because that's included in the price, as you all know, I will take over her retightenings from there and just retighten her on the same schedule as I. And I bet you it would be 10 times more easier to retighten her hair than it is for mine. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and start retightening the front. I know my sister-in-law wants to go out today, so we'll see. I did not participate in the Black Friday shopping because I don't like to be pushed and pulled and trampled, and I don't want to fight over, a $30 baby doll. I'm not doing that crap. I love Cyber Monday, so I will be shopping on Cyber Monday. You know what I mean? Because I'm a shopaholic and I love online shopping. But I hope all of you that are going out or have been out are safe, and that you didn't get punched or tased or drop kicked for that transformer or whatever that y'all are going out for. This year we're going for more educational toys for our kids. Okay, had to fix my shirt. We're going for more educational toys for our kids. So the Leap Pad, which is like a little iPad or whatever, but it's educational for kids. We're going to get one of those for the kids. My husband said to get one for them to share and just buy different games. I'm like, we should buy 2 and just give them their own separate one because they're going to fight. So we'll see about that. I know my sister-in-law's buying them scooters. I am not one of the people who tell my kids that Christmas time is for you to get these toys and this is all we do. I cap my kids off at a certain number of toys, and I make sure that they get something for each other so they understand the meaning of giving. They're 6 and 4, so we need to start teaching that now, that it's better to give than to receive stuff. And they're like, I want this, I want this, I want this, but I have to start reiterating that there's kids who are not going to get this stuff that you want. And you need to write down 5 things that you want And I'm dead serious. And people look at me, you should be giving your kids whatever. No, because if I give them whatever, they'll expect whatever always, and it's gonna be hard to break later on. 5 gift maximum is what I'm giving them. It's not because I can't afford it, because my husband gets paid every week, so I'm pretty sure if I take money from his checks from now until the week and a half before Christmas, I'll have plenty of money to buy them whatever they want. That's not the point. The point is that, I want them to go out and pick out gifts for themselves and their cousins. Pick out a gift for daddy. Buy a toy for Toys for Tots and donate that toy. I want them to, learn how to be givers. It's way better to give than to receive. And when you give, the Lord will bless you, but it's not going to be when you need it. Trust me. Me and my husband have been giving for years, and we have seen that return come back hundreds and hundreds of fold. So I'm going to start instilling that in my kids, and I think next year for Thanksgiving, my kids will be 7 and 5. Wow. That we're going to go to the soup kitchen and volunteer before we go to the family and eat. That way we serve others on that day as well. And that would be the house. Okay, loves. That is my family calling. I will talk to you guys later. Be blessed. Until next time. Bye.